Hello everyone, this is the Tarot Queen Jamila. I'm here to do the love and lucky lotto numbers for the Virgo. This is going to be starting today. I'm sorry I'm late, but it's going to be today and it's going to end May the 27th. Okay, so this will be your love, and we'll just do a quick 5-card spread for the love Virgos because stuff has been looking really good for you. And I already did your numbers, so you actually have a lot of good, a lot of powerful numbers this week. So even if you don't play the lotto, just keep in mind that you've got those powerful energies from those numbers, and you've got a lot of choices. So I'm just going to look at current, past, present, past, future, and then the 2 advice cards for the past and the future. So that'll be 5 cards. I do offer something. I'm offering email readings, and you guys are really going to love it because it's not going to be just like a boring text email. So definitely go check out the website. I only charge $30 for a love reading by email and $15 for your numbers. All right, but I mean I can do any kind of reading by email, so go check that out. I think some of you probably would really prefer that, and actually I would too, because to be honest with you, readings are readings can be pretty interesting either way you go with it. All right, so I also offer live readings as well. All right, so some of the same cards. It's all good news. Like, this should be really quick. Current position, you got the 9 of Pentacles. So this is a really wonderful number. Excuse me. This is a really good number to get in the Pentacles. This is, you know, a lot of financial success and just seeing a lot of money surrounding you right now. And the Virgos really do like money and comfort and security. So that's really important. Very similar to the Cancer. So, you know, I'm seeing a lot of financial security, a lot of financial abundance, and then also just a lot of love energy. This is a really good card to get in a love reading because it just shows, you know, a lot of commitment. You know, a lot of commitment, and just basically, like, I can see a lot of you Virgos for this week, you know, almost damn near getting engaged. So that's what or either that's what you're thinking about, or that's what the energies are surrounding you. It's just, you know, some sort of engagement. And this is an excellent, very uplifting card, you know, because it's also about happiness and success. So it's not just about, you know, getting with somebody. It's about having real happiness. So that's a really good card. Now, in the past, you got the Ace of Pentacles. So this is a new beginning. So I keep seeing this. I just keep seeing this week after week, month after month, with slight variations, you know. Again, this may not, you know, resonate with all Virgos, but I see you in the past getting away from a really tough situation because you got the 6 of Swords. So if you want to look at the illustration for the Deviant Moon Tarot deck, you can take a look at it. You know, this is literally a disaster that you have to leave behind. You know, or something horrible, or it could kill you. That's what the 6 of Swords is. So I see you as doing that in the past. And also in relationships, like with, as far as with love specifically, what I'm seeing with the 6 of Swords is conflict. but it's also showing some sort of change of scenery. So this is travel and metaphorical movement. So this is either, either you travel to a Virgo, or either a Virgo travel to you, or just or maybe together, if you're single, or if you're already attached to someone, there was some sort of travel, some sort of meetup that was done. So that's another thing about that card that's really good. And it actually is, it points to some stress and strain in a relationship, but it can depict the need for a change of scenery. So basically, if you're already in a relationship, this is a time where you're just like, we need to just get away from all of this, And it can be physical movement, but it can also be metaphorical. So maybe, you took your relationship and I don't know, put it in a hot air balloon and just sailed away with it, I guess. So that is really romantic. In your future, I do have the Ace of Wands. And the Ace of Wands is depicting a little boy in the future. So this is the birth of a child in the future, either conception or birth of a child, or either, again, some sort of deepening of a connection, of a relationship. Now, if you are completely unattached and single, then this means that, you're going to meet somebody that is going to, make you want a family. So this is like the essence of that feeling, kind of like the twinkle in your daddy's eye. But only you could be, male or female. So, and what's crossing you in the future is the Nine of Wands. So this is you literally, you're going to be getting over some tough situation this week. I do see some sort of struggle, some sort of play on your identity, because it's a wand suit, somewhere where it's like, oh, well, you're just not man enough or something, is what that means. And it's a time of reflection. So it's when you're going through this, when your identity is being attacked, when you're being told that, you're the scum of the earth and this and that. And so just to let you know, this is a potential that could happen this week. So, I mean, you could avoid it, or maybe not. Maybe you won't be able to avoid it, or maybe you'll just be feeling this way. Maybe this is just you doing some introspection. This is definitely about, how you feel as a person, who you are, who you want to be, as opposed to who you were yesterday, or who you're going to be tomorrow, as opposed to who you are today. So, this is showing, this illustration is, a person stopping and bowing their head and kind of taking a rest, but before they get out of a bad situation. So there's 8 wands that are going up the steps out of the darkness, and then you have one of the wands and one of them is lit up. So you have not only the sun over the horizon whenever you get up the steps, so you've literally got out of that bad situation. So this is twice in your reading. So, I'm seeing a lot of, again, movement, but this right here, the wand suit, is where you have to look inside of yourself and your identity. Also, this is a warning about a complex relationship. So the relationship that you are in is complex, and there is going to be some sort of difficulty. But what you have to remember, Virgo, is that you cannot constantly dissect every single thing. You need to choose your battles. Some things are not worth fighting over or getting all worked up over. You know, you may not even be thinking about fighting with this person, but it's like in your head. So it's like you have to stop and think about, okay, what am I doing? What am I doing? You know, so that's another thing about this card is that, you know, constant dissection is never good for anybody, because it's almost like you're worrying about things that have not happened yet. So, and I think that that's a good lesson to tell Virgos, because this is like the worry wart of the zodiac, literally. So you guys have a tendency to worry a lot about stuff that has not happened and probably will never happen. So this is a card of worrying. You're worrying, you know, and it's like you're almost there. So why are you worrying? So it's kind of like you're almost to the light. You're almost there. And then you're just going to stop and just kind of ponder. You know, that's kind of what this card is. And you're like, okay, well, you know, because it is a really complex situation. It's a maze that you're getting through. So that is all that I'm getting out of this for this week. Like I said, I do recommend a personalized reading for you Virgos, especially with this card coming up, because, you know, you may have some anxiety or something, or worry. And, you know, if you're over worrying or obsessing, you might need to like just clear your head, or clear some space or something, or meditate. Stay tuned for your lucky lotto numbers. Make sure that you subscribe, thumbs up this video, and thank you so much for watching. See you next week. Hey Virgos, so I hope that you enjoyed your love reading. So now I'm going to give you your lucky lotto numbers. Okay, so I got a couple of things that I want to talk to you about with this spread, but I'm still going to give you your numbers. I'm going to be honest with you. I don't think this is going to be the week for you to play the lotto, especially with some of the repeat numbers that you got. So we'll start with card number A. You actually got the Tower. So the Tower card, it's a really scary card because this is quick, unexpected change. This doesn't mean that this is going to happen to you. This is advice on whether you should play the lotto or not. So the Tower card is indicating, no, this is not going to be a good week for you to play the lottery. Okay, now, again, this is not going to resonate with every Virgo or every Virgo rising, but it's pretty self-explanatory now. I mean, it could go either way, to be honest with you, because if you win the lotto next week, that is going to change your world. It's going to be a quick, unexpected change, because everything's going to change. So what you need to do is you need to go by your own intuition. Okay? So I am saying that this card is saying that it could be a 50-50 chance. Some of you might be good to go, but some of you no. Now card number B is the obstacles to overcome. And you got judgment. So this is about using good judgment. Okay, making sure that you make the right decisions, making sure that you know, as far as how to manifest winning the lottery. Now, all of you Virgos out there don't necessarily want to win the lottery. I know that with the Virgo personality, these are really hard workers and they take pride in their work. So that's another card that I saw in here, which is wasn't that, it was one of your numbers that I was concerned about. So and I'll go over that with you, but with the Judgment card, it just warns you, you know, don't jump to conclusions too easily about something, you know. Now card number C is what's your mental attitude towards winning the lottery, and you got the Hermit card. So I kind of get the sense that some of you would just love to win the lottery and just be able to hide out, because Virgos are actual homebodies. A lot of people don't know that. It just depends on what other elements are in your chart, but usually Virgos like to hide out in their homes. So that it's kind of like, I want to just build a bomb shelter and just kind of be in my panic room in case something happens. So that's kind of why. But other than that, you know, it's not necessarily a huge priority for you. You know, you can take it or leave it. So your final card, I'll go over that with you after I give you your numbers. So let's just go over your numbers. And if you hear my son kind of whimpering in the background, it is because he is very sleepy and he just started fussing. He's usually very quiet during my reading. So I'm concerned about a couple of the numbers that you got, and I'm going to suggest that you do play these numbers if you don't normally play them. But the lucky numbers that I got from the cards is 29, 28, 17, 31, 29, and then your final Powerball number was actually 37. So if this number is above 21, you're supposed to avoid it and just start over. But, you know, I can't do that for everyone. I mean, you'll do that, you know, maybe we'll do that if you get a personal reading. Because I do also provide readings by email as well as one-on-one. But a lot of my readings I'm going to convert over to email and chat and stuff like that. So, anyway, so after I reduce the numbers, the rest of your numbers are 11, 2, 10, 1, 8, 4, 11, 10, and 1. So here's what I want to tell you. I don't know if you're going to be at the casino or, you know, maybe you purchase tickets at the grocery store or something. Honey, you need to go to sleep. I would say definitely play that 4 and kind of put that in your lucky number list. Because the 4 is the number of longevity. This isn't quick money, but this represents steady and solid. So, I mean, this number could be a good number for you just because of the Virgo personality. And another number that is really lucky for you would be 11. So next week, 11. This is actually the it's a very high vibration number, the number 1 and the 10. And so this is about timing. So if you're just starting to play the lotto, this could be your lucky week if you play with this 11. So, I mean, if you do win, I do see the number 1. Now, another number for that would be 2. So that might be a good number for you to play, but just keep in mind that, you know, it's not necessarily reflective of riches, but I would say that you can use the 2 and the 1. So sometimes you have to combine those numbers, and you have to do research on what numbers you should combine to get your actual lucky numbers. So, I mean, you can use any of these variations. You can use 41. This is why I say that you need to get a personalized reading. Okay, so that's going to do it for the the Lucky Lotto money reading for you. I hope that your numbers hit. I want to wish you good luck to all of you Virgos. Thank you so much for watching. Make sure that you subscribe because I'm going to put up lucky numbers once a week for you guys. I may not combine it with your love reading, but I will put those up every week for you. And make sure you thumbs up this video. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.